Welcome to Glow Up From Within, Syria. This is your safe space, where we reflect, we grow, and we glow. Take a deep breath, you're exactly where you need to be.
Welcome back, everyone, to another Glow Talk Tuesday. This is your host, Gannett Marie, and you're listening to Glow Up From Within the series. Now, if you're new here, welcome. This is your safe space where we reflect, we grow, and we glow. And today, I just want to, do some real talk because something happened recently that reminded me of something I already knew. But sometimes life will bring it back around just to make sure you really understand it. So, on that note, grab your tea, grab your water, grab your smoothie, grab your journal, and let's get into it.
It's Glow Talk Tuesday, your safe space to reflect, to reason, to let's talk about it.
All right, y'all. So, as the title says, when no offends them, that's your answer. Protect your peace. So, when something feels off, so I'm going to say this first. When something don't feel right, it usually is not right. And I've always been that type of person where if my spirit, my energy, or whatever you want to call it, if it tells me no, then it's a no. So no questions asked because I've learned the hard way before. And when you ignore that feeling, that's when, things go left. And this is the part I really want people to understand. Just because someone is used to having access to you does not mean they are entitled to you. They are not entitled to your time. They are not entitled to your energy. They're not entitled to your presence. And I think a lot of people struggle with that. I had struggled with that. Because the moment that you say no, that's when you really see people. That's when their true character comes out. Because the right people, they respect it. They may not like it, but they respect it. But the wrong people, they get offended. They get upset. They start acting different. They start saying things out of character. And you're just sitting there like, all I said was no. You know what I mean? And that's the part right there. It's their reaction. That's your answer. Because if I'm protecting my peace and it makes you uncomfortable, then that says more, about you than me because I said no. See, some people feel like they can manipulate you. They want you to have, they want you to say yes. They want things to go their way. They want that power and control, but you're not going to bully me. You're not going to have that type of access. And I'm going to say something, and that might not sit right with everybody, but it's real. Some people don't want access to you because they genuinely care. Some people want access to you because they see something in you. They see your energy, they see your growth, they see something about you that they feel like they can, benefit from. And if you're not careful, you'll let the wrong people in your energy. That's why discernment is so important because not everything that looks good is good for you. Not everybody that smiles at you is for you. And not everybody that calls themselves spiritual is actually moving right. Because you can't talk about peace and then you act out of control at the same time. That doesn't match. That don't go together. I had to learn that. I still learn some of these things as I continue in my own situation. I still learn things. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. Not saying that I'm acting all out of control. No. But just the fact that, carrying and worrying too much can really get your mind going left. It can spiral you, right? So let me say this clearly. You're not about to bully me. You're not about to manipulate me. You're not about to make me feel bad because I said no. That's not how that works. I'm not your puppet. And I feel like a lot of people need to hear that. And another thing, people will watch you more than you think. They get secret accounts. They watch how you move. They watch your what you're doing on your page. They watch everything. They watch it like a monitoring spirit. They watch you. Are you doing better than them? Are you growing? Are you still standing? And sometimes that's where that energy comes from. But what people don't understand is that just because you don't broadcast your struggles doesn't mean that you don't go through anything. Everybody goes through something. You just don't put everything online. You don't sit there and just tell the world your business. And that's the difference. You're not going to find me on Facebook telling you my personal business about what didn't go right and what went wrong or what did go right or how blessed I am. You're not going to know any of that. Just keep you wondering and guessing. And a lot of people do that. They'll go on these social media and tell everything. And then they wonder why things don't go the way, because you got too many people knowing your business. They don't even know you. And some people have the evil eye. You get what I'm saying? So I even had to learn this before. You don't have to explain yourself to everybody. You don't have to justify your no. You don't have to make people understand you, because the people who are meant to understand you will. Right? And it all goes back to this. Trust what you feel. If something feels off, don't ignore it. If something's telling you to take a step back, take a step back. If something tells you, you know what, this isn't right, and then you start feeling this anxiousness, all of this really gut feeling, you ignore it. Listen to it, because that feeling is there for a reason. And at the end of the day, your peace comes from you not pouring energy into these people who they don't need to know anything about what you don't pour your energy into the negative at all. Your peace comes first, not people's opinions, not people's feelings, not people being comfortable with you, your peace. And once you start moving like that, you're going to notice something. Your circle gets smaller, but your life gets clearer. I'm a loner. I don't hang with anybody. I don't have like a friends I can, sit there and I'm like, oh, I'm going to hang out with you and stuff. I used to. I've had acquaintances, but I'm not giving myself all the energy and then not receiving anything back. Nope. So if you've ever been in a situation where you said no and somebody got offended by it, don't second guess yourself. Don't feel bad. And don't go back on your decision just to make them comfortable, because your no is not wrong. Your boundaries are not wrong. And protecting yourself is not wrong. People will always try to make you feel bad. They will try to guilt trip you because you didn't take the bait. You didn't bite it. So they're like, what? I'm used to people always coming to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what they think. Oh, I'm always helping, or, people doing things the way I want. But when they come around the right one, which is you, and you don't play that, now all of a sudden you're the villain. And sometimes it's okay to be the villain in somebody else's story. If that's what they want to put you as, then hey, so be it. You can't control what they say. They're going to say it anyway. They talked about Jesus and treated him wrong. You know what I'm saying? And he died for us. So the only monitoring spirit that I need is God. God monitoring me, not you. So like I said before, no one can bully me or manipulate anything. You can't do anything. You can try to do certain things, but it's not going to go in your favor, because you got to answer that to God. So the next time you sit there and you behind closed doors on your knees and you think that you're doing something you want that's sorry, remember, God forgives those who forgive too. Like really forgive. So, don't let people mess with y'all in y'all head and your energy. I don't care who it is. You don't let anyone try to manipulate you or bully you, period. Now, before we go, we're going to say our affirmations. I'm sorry, I had to get that off my chest because some people will sit here and try to play with you. They will try to play you in your face. They will try to talk about your character when they're the ones with the messed up personality. They don't have a clean, good heart. They just want to try to destroy you because you said no. Now, here's your affirmation. I trust what I feel. I honor my boundaries and I protect my peace without guilt. Now, if this resonated with you, make sure y'all are following, downloading, and sharing this podcast. This is your safe space, okay? Remember that, y'all. We reflect, we grow, and we glow. And I just want y'all to know that don't let anybody play with you. Please. Don't let anybody try to manipulate you and then try to down you and call you out your name and say this stuff. They're sick. You just have to pray for them and say, God, whatever's going on in their life, help them, guide them, have mercy on them. Because you are not about to tolerate that energy at all. We're in the season now, we're not playing around with anybody. Even at work, I don't care who it is. Don't let these people play in your face. Don't let people try to make you feel some kind of way because something's wrong with them. Because they are going through their own trials and tribulations and they want to try to push this energy on you. Don't do it. And as always, please protect your energy, protect your peace, protect all of that, y'all. But also, you got to give peace too and kindness. Don't fall for these people to go down and stoop to their level, to stoop to their level because they are mad and offended because you said no, because you have boundaries. And they didn't like the answer you gave them. So now you're all kind of these things. Who cares? But you're not going to let them play with you. You stand firm by what you said. I don't care if it's husband, wife, anybody. Don't let nobody play with you. There's a respect. It's called respect. In order to get respect, you need to get it and receive it, and they need to push it out as well. Reciprocation, period. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Happy Tuesday, and see you guys in the next episode.